This is the 2012 Volkswagen Golf TSI. Green color. The car comes in at 1.3 tons and can carry a maximum of 574 kgs. It's 1.8 meters wide, 2 meters wide including the side mirrors, 1.5 meters high, and has a ride height of 15 centimeters. Moving in closer, you can look at the headlights. We have bi-xenon headlights, dynamic lighting. That means whenever there's a car coming in front of you, it automatically dips, dimming lights, making it safer for the other driver. The car also has headlight washer jets. You can see them directly below the headlights, and also parking sensors, which are very crucial for new drivers in town. We also have standard fog lights way below, and I think that sums up the front end of the vehicle. Yeah, the vehicle comes with standard 17-inch alloy rims, which are quite impressive, look good for the car. The other models have 15-inch, 16-inch, I'm not sure, I think 15s, and they are not very sexy. I think the 17s do justice to the ride and also the stance. Yep. On the side mirrors we have side blinkers. Yep. And moving all the way to the back, we have the standard MK6 taillights and dual exhausts towards the back. So all 1.4 liter Volkswagen Golf come with dual exhausts towards the back. Only the 1.2 liter have single exhausts. And one thing you'll notice is that the TSI badge is, the S and the I are in red. Why is this, you might ask yourself? There are a lot of different variations of the Volkswagen Golf, rather the Volkswagen TSI engine. There's a single I, red, there's two S, the S and the I in red, and then there's the T, S and I in red. So the red, the different number of red badges indicate the engine power of the car. So to access the boots, we have the VW logo. Use the VW logo here to open, and immediately we have access to 350 liters of boot space, and this can be extended when you recline the rear seats. So reclining the rear seats using these handles over here to recline them, you can extend the boot space to around 1305 liters of boot space. So that's decent amount of boot space in this vehicle. Yep. Again, straight ahead you can see the parking sensors. Yep, very vital while parking. That sums it up for the boot space. Let's take a look at the engine before we proceed to the interior. Yep. So all the way to the front, take a look at the engine bay. The engine takes up all the space in the engine bay. Maybe it's because of its power. So explaining the engine, we have a 1.4 liter internal combustion engine that has 4 cylinders, and interesting enough, we have a turbo over here and a supercharge tucked behind there. So when I turn the vehicle on, you will listen to the supercharge whining, the whining noise of the supercharge, which is very interesting and awesome to hear. Basically 1.4 liter turbocharged supercharged. They are called Twincharger engines, and interesting fact is that the engine has won Engine of the Year award 9 times consecutively ever since the production of this model. Yes. Okay, that sums it up for the engine exterior look. Let's proceed to the interior. Yep, so for the interior, we have a black interior, which is kind of my favorite. I like the black interior. Looks amazing. Leather dashboard. Alcantara seats, which look expensive and feel amazing. On the steering wheel, we have paddle shifters. Door bins over there that are large enough to fit 1 liter bottles of water. Another door bin, and door bins at the back. Charging ports, an ashtray, and somewhere to place your cigarettes while you're smoking. So the car comes standard with dual zone climate control with air vents towards the back over here. Oh, and of course with also cup holders for the back passengers in the center console. Yep. Interesting feature about this car is that it has a sensor that is way up here that controls the automatic lighting. So if you look at the knob to control the lighting over here, you can see that we have off, auto, parking lights, then full lights. Yep. So when it's on auto, there is this sensor over here. Yep, that sensor is an ambient light sensor that notices the level of lighting in the exterior and automatically turns on the low beam whenever there is low light. So when you are in a tunnel and the knob over here is on auto, it will automatically turn on the low beams. Another interesting fact about the headlights in front is that, as I had mentioned, they are bi-xenon. So the first lobe with the lighting controls the low beam and the high beam. So that lobe is like an eyeball. It has dynamic lighting, like I mentioned, and cornering assists. So when you are turning in a corner, the light is able to turn 15 degrees left or right depending on how you have turned the steering wheel. That is very vital whenever you're driving at night and it's very dark and you are at a stop and you want to know whether there is a portal towards the corner that you are heading to. Another storage place over here that can be locked with a key, so you can put your valuables over there and lock them safely. So the Volkswagen Golf TSI MK6, by the way, I forgot to mention the model number, which is the 6th generation. We have all the way to the 8th gen, but this is the 6th gen, and given that it's a 2012 model, it's the last of its generations. Has a DSG gearbox. The DSG gearbox is a direct shift gearbox that comes with dual clutch and multiple shafts to operate the gears. This means that whenever you are moving from one gear to the other, the next gear is always pre-selected, allowing you to change fast to the next gear. So far, this is the much features I could squeeze in, and I will try and create another video explaining other features, other interesting features in this model. If you've listened all this way, care to like, subscribe, and leave a comment in this video. Cheers.